Well, Glenn, you've been here since you were 8 years old. What does it mean to sign a new contract and extend your stay with the club?
Obviously, I love being at Cambridge. I think everyone around the training ground, everyone around the stadium, I think everyone's it's like a family here, and I really appreciate that. That helps me grow as a person and as a player. So being here from that age helps with that. And then obviously the way the club's going at the minute, obviously we're pushing to get promoted. So it's a really good place to be right now, and I wanted to commit to that.
It's been your breakthrough season in the first team, really. How would you sum up the last 12 months personally?
Last 12 months has been a bit up and down. Obviously, I had injuries at the back end of last season, and I wasn't playing under the previous manager. But I think coming in pre-season, the manager here, he was really good to me. He always put his arm around me when I needed it. He was tough with me when I needed it. And I think it's been a new environment for me, and I think I've really enjoyed it. And I think it showed on the pitch when I've had my opportunities. I feel like I've performed well, and it's what's earned me this new contract.
I'm sure that you want to play as much as possible. How have you managed that balance between being patient and obviously pushing for as many minutes as you can?
I think it's difficult for anyone, but I think for me personally, I've got to look at the other side of it, of being out on loan previously and being injured previously for the last couple of years. I've got to take everything that I'm given in terms of the fact that I'm fit, I'm healthy, touch wood, and there's boys in my position that are just doing unreal at the minute. Ben Knight, SK, Bros, they're doing so well that there's times where you just got to sit back and be like, fair enough, and just keep working hard at training. When you do get your opportunity, just take it and then see what happens from there.
Is it about, I guess, being able to appreciate the bigger picture?
100%. I think this year, like I've said already, we're pushing for promotion. So whether that's me being in the best place to get us the win on the Saturday, or if it's Ben Knight or whoever it might be, I think it's just about recognising that and realising that I want whatever's best for the team and whatever's going to get us to the end goal eventually.
And like you said, even when you've not been playing maybe more recently, what's it been like for you being around the group whilst we're doing so well? I mean, that must be, a really great experience.
Yeah, definitely. I'm only 20 years old, so being in around an environment that's pushing for that, that's driving those standards, and just every day at training and even at match days and stuff like that, being around that is good for my learning. It's good to see what people are like, how people react to certain maybe pitfalls like against Harrogate and stuff like that, how they react, how they bounce back, and just learning from them.
And special to be doing it alongside some of the lads that you've been, with the academy with for so many years, Mams and George, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Mams, I played, as soon as he signed, I've played ever since with him. Hod's the same really, since we were under 16. So it's nice to have that special connection, and it makes you feel at home. And then also growing new connections within the group with the new lads and with lads that were here last season, it makes it feel so much better.
How important has the manager been then? A lot of people will look at the manager and sort of see him as a very tough guy, if you like, but from the sounds of it, he's taken a slightly different approach with you.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's been really good for me this season. He's recognised what I needed and when I needed it, and I feel like the way that I've performed this season has been largely down to him. His confidence that he's given me when I step on the pitch, I'm not nervous, I'm not second guessing myself. He gives me the ability to express myself and just do what I do, and that's paid off.
Talk us through, that period of the season when you were playing a lot of games. How important was that in your development as a player?
Oh, definitely, it's massive, because obviously you have to learn how to mentally deal with that. You need to know how to be positive around the group, even though you're not playing in the matches. You need to know how to affect the group. So for me, it's about training well, making sure that if I'm training well, if I'm driving the training sessions, that means that the lads that are starting or the lads that are on the bench are also getting a good training session, which then boosts everyone's quality. And that means that on a Saturday, everyone's sharp and ready to go.
And the way that this season's gone, with you being, around the team as much as you have and playing the number of games that you have, you must feel like you're in the best spot that you've been in now here in terms of, reaching that next step and being a regular player.
Yeah, definitely. I've got a taste of it this season, and for me personally, it shows that when I do step in, I can step in and I can perform and help the team out. And I think that just gives me more motivation to be like, right, let's do it again and again and again, and help the team keep winning and keep striving for promotion and stuff like that.
And it must have Must have felt good as well to know that, when you did play, that you felt comfortable, felt like it was a level which, you can play at.
Yeah, definitely. And I think obviously Barrow was my first league start, so it was sort of stepping a little bit into the unknown of like, can you come in from the start and actually be at the pace, be at the tempo, be at the quality. But it showed, for me personally, I thought I did well, and it showed that I can do that. And I've got to strive now for not just starting 1 or 2 games in the league. I've got to strive to try and start every game if I can.
And how excited are you now for rest of this season and then beyond?
Yeah, definitely. We've got a good group of lads here, so I think if we can develop within each other and like keep this squad together, then I think we can go on and do really good things.